guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Susie, it's nice to meet ya. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have been having trouble with my confidence lately, and as someone who preaches body positivity online, I don't want you guys to think that I am this completely confident person who absolutely loves themselves all of the time, because that is just not the case. And I don't think that's the case for anyone. Wow, I'm being so deep. Self-love is not a destination, it's a journey. That's my coffee machine turning off. Way to ruin the moment. I think if I got on here and acted like I was absolutely in love with my body and myself every second of every day, that would actually do more damage than good. I just want to share this for anybody who is struggling with the same thing, but I have been spending way too much time on social media lately and comparing myself, and comparison is the thief of joy. Moving to the Gold Coast as well, where everyone looks like supermodels, probably didn't help. And recently Murray and I were having a talk about confidence, and if you guys don't know the story of how Murray and I met, we basically went to prom together and then didn't talk for a year. He ghosted me. Later found out that was because he actually liked me but was just too shy to go on a date with me. And I was actually very insecure at that time when I went to prom with him. I remember looking at the photos of us at prom and picking myself apart, comparing myself to the other girls who went to that prom, thinking that my arms looked too thick in the pictures. I wish I had lifted them up more, thinking that he stopped talking to me because I was too big. Anytime it came to boys, that would always be the first thing on my mind, is my weight, and thinking they weren't gonna like me because of my weight. When in reality, he actually did like me. He liked me so much that he was too scared to talk to me. Thanks a lot for that one, Murray. A year later, after the prom, I had actually lost a bunch of weight in a very unhealthy way by going vegan, which was basically just me not eating enough. At that time, I was still not confident. I felt like I still needed to lose more weight, which was ridiculous because I was dizzy all the time. And I remember at the time thinking to myself, oh, he likes me now because I'm skinnier, even though I still wasn't happy with the way I looked. Then we got together, and as always happens when you get into a relationship, you gain the relationship 10 kilos. For some people it's 5, for me it was 10. And it wasn't until then that I actually started to appreciate my body more, and I actually feel like I fell in love with myself. I don't know how much I weigh now because I just think that weight is overrated. Scales are overrated. But since I haven't been feeling the most confident in myself lately, having that talk with Murray and remembering how much importance I put on my weight and my appearance, and how my physical body actually had nothing to do with my self-confidence, it just really put things into perspective. And I was like, I need to remind myself now that I am that girl. I am not mid. I am sexy the way I am, and I do not need to change a damn thing about my body to be beautiful. And I know a lot of you guys are probably experiencing the same thing right now, especially with Ozempic and the Ozempic epidemic. All of the Kardashians getting super skinny, and basically us going back to the 90s when heroin chic was in fashion. Did we not learn from the Kate Moss, nothing tastes better than skinny? Did we completely forget that that was a thing and that was actually really bad and toxic? I don't know, I guess with so much toxicity going on social media right now, I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys how I am dealing with low confidence, take you guys along with me as I'm trying to build my confidence back up again, and reminding you guys that you are beautiful just the way you are. Remind myself that I am that bitch, and hopefully inspire you guys to become more confident in yourself, because it is all in our heads, baby. And I wish I could go back in time and tell Susie that when she went to prom with Murray and was picking herself apart, even though she looked absolutely beautiful. I've just got on a tangent for 13 minutes straight. I hope you guys are still watching. But one of the things I like to do that really brings me out of a low confidence day, I will force myself to put on a cute lingerie set and look at myself in the mirror, maybe take some pictures if I feel like it, and just appreciate my body. There are very few brands that I actually enjoy working with, and one of them is Lounge. They're one of the most body positive brands out there, and I love them for it. If you guys don't know, Lounge is an apparel and underwear brand. They have an amazing range of sizes. I'm wearing a set from them right now, and they actually are having a birthday sale, which should have started by the time you're seeing this video. I recently got some Lounge pieces that are gonna be in the birthday sale, and I'm very excited to show you guys what I got. I think it's their their biggest sale of the year and they have up to 60% off everything. And it's while stocks last, but make sure if you do want to get something, get in quick because your size could run out. I highly recommend using the size guide on the website, but the sizes for this set do go from an extra small to a 3XL. We love to see it. And they also have a petite option. I'm just wearing the regular. I am in love with this activewear set. I kind of wear it as loungewear and activewear. This is called the Silhouette Crossover Leggings and Crop Top, and this is in shade Cedar. But this whole collection that they've come out with, every color I am obsessed with. I'm wearing it without a bra right now, but for working out, I would put a sports bra underneath because there isn't really any support. I mean, it's got a bit of lift. They're sitting pretty, don't get me wrong. That's why I love to wear this as loungewear because it is so comfy. I haven't worn this for super high intensity workouts, but I don't think it's sweat proof, but that's okay because if you're sweating, it means you're working hard. And these leggings are so cute. And it has the little Lounge logo on the back. I'll have the links down below, but if you do want to shop anything from Lounge, I would appreciate if you used my link because then it lets them know that I sent you and encourages them to keep working with me. And this is the Essential Oversized shirt in Oat. These oversized shirts are the perfect fit for an oversized shirt. I've worn this so many times and it already has a stain on it. Someone get me a bib. I'm gonna get that stain out because I love this top. It's actually big enough that Murray can wear it. Now let's get into lingerie. I lied, we're not actually starting out with lingerie. I would call this underwear, a bralette set. We're starting out with a more subtle one. Lounge have had the triangle kind of bamboo sets for a while, but I recently saw this forest green color and fell in love. I love forest green at the moment, and I just love that this is so comfy that you can wear it as an everyday underwear and bralette. This is the bamboo classic triangle in pine green. It does have a thong version if that's more your style. I got the briefs because for every day, I usually like a brief. I've got to be in a certain mood to wear a thong. You can pull them up if you want to do a high-waisted moment, show off the hip dips because they're beautiful, girl. Show them off. This is just so cute, and this bralette looks great under tops as well. Adjustable straps, and it seriously feels like I'm wearing nothing. This bamboo material, you need to feel it to understand it is so soft. But if you want something a little more spicy, then I have an option for that as well. Are we hot enough yet? Are you feeling the heat? Ooh. Also, I do have a pair of nude undies on underneath, so if any creepy men manage to find their way onto this video, you are not seeing my panani, it's undies. This is the Liberty Balcony, a classic lounge set. I love the style of the Liberty Balcony, and the shade is called Brunette. They recently came out with new colors in this, and when I saw the brown, you know I had to snap that up. I just love anything chocolate colored. Maybe because it matches my eyes. I did get the briefs version in this one as well, but they do have a thong option. And oh my God, this set just makes me feel like $1,000,000. It has the cutest little L on it as well, the golden lounge L, like jewelry for your undies, and also one here. Now, I've never had this with the Liberty Balcony before, but I do feel like this one runs a little bit small. Maybe they changed their sizing, but if I wanted it to not have these divots in here, I probably would have gone with a size up. So just keep that in mind when you're picking a size. And finally, for the spiciest of them all, this is Murray's favorite, if you couldn't already tell. I actually did a reel on Instagram where Murray rated my lounge lingerie, and this one got a 10 out of 10. And as it should, because this is a gorgeous set. I don't know about you guys, but I am loving the bow trend at the moment. And this one has little bows all over it. It's got one here and here. I'm not gonna show you the butt because this one's very sheer, but it also has the bow right here. This is my special occasion set. Also, special mention to this new bra that they came out with, the Barely There bra. This is such a good everyday bra. It doesn't have padding, it just has underwire, but it seriously feels like you're wearing nothing. And I also am obsessed with my lounge every day of the week undies. I don't know if these are gonna be in the sale. I'm pretty sure you can get these in a pack. They come in a thong as well, but these are just the cutest things ever. And they're super comfy. These are like my nighttime undies. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this little lounge haul. I'm trying to film, but there's a bird beatboxing outside. What you gonna do with all that junk? Shh. Today I woke up feeling kind of low confidence, and I was like, you know what's gonna make me feel better? Putting a full face of makeup on. I'm kidding, confidence comes from within. But sometimes I just feel like I wanna do myself up, get a little glam, and do a photo shoot. So I'm gonna do that today. Would it hurt that bird's mental health if I went outside and sprayed it with water? Now, first of all, I am not saying that you need to wear makeup to feel confident, but lately I've not been putting any effort into my appearance. So I'm gonna show you my foolproof makeup that looks good on everyone with my favorite products to go from looking like this to what you see in the thumbnail. I'm excited. I haven't done makeup on camera in so long. I feel like I fell out of love with makeup and also got sick of editing my own makeup video. Why am I praying? But it's been a minute, so I've got some new favorite products to show you, and I want to help a girl out, or guy. Anyone can wear makeup. So if you want some makeup tips, you've come to the right place. First step is getting my hair out my face. Got this cute little bobble headband. Before we start the makeup, skin prep is so important, and so is sun safety. I don't want to be seeing any tanning beds. You want wrinkles by the time you're 30? No, you don't. So we gotta wear SPF. This is my absolute favorite. I got put onto it by Whitney Simmons. I trust that woman with my life. I've already got moisturizer and my skincare on. I am not stingy with my SPF, and this one gives you the nicest glow and down the neck. And so my lips aren't crusty, I always put on some lip balm. I've just got purple right now, and we'll let that soak in whilst we do the makeup. Prepped. This is my third coffee of the day, which is either gonna give me the right amount of energy or send me into an anxiety spiral. There's no in between with me. I don't actually use a primer usually. I use this instead because I want glowy skin. And recently Rimmel sent me this dupe and it's really similar. Maybe a bit more glittery. I mean, if I really wanted to feel confident today, I would have put a fake tan on last night, but I couldn't be bothered. So I'm just embracing my natural skin tone today. And this is literally like a $6 Kmart makeup brush, but it works. Also, all of my makeup brushes are rank, but I could not be bothered cleaning them before I did this video, so. And look at the glow that that gives me. Sometimes I'll just leave it like this, but when I want a little more oomph, this is the best foundation I have ever used. Mwah. I love you, Charlotte Tilbury. Darling. She's the best. I feel most confident with a medium coverage. I don't want to be doing a whole full coverage moment. This one has a much more natural finish. I like to put it on my hand first because I feel like it distributes the product around your face more evenly rather than just putting it straight on your face. Thank God I'm next to the tap because otherwise I would not be bothered to wet my beauty blender. Just dab that in, gets any of the excess. Look at that skin. Kind of random steps, but this is where I like to go in and do my brows. Little precise pencil like this. Everyone has very different brows, so I just fill them in lightly, not like the 2016 days. Just filling in any sparse areas. That was very messy, but then I go and brush it out with a spoolie. I'm definitely not looking for twins, preferably sisters, but cousins is good enough. And then taking some brow gel, you can use whichever one. I like a strong hold. And I brush them up and out. So slightly fluffier, but not feather soap brows. My brow hairs are so long, if I try to brush them straight up, they will be halfway up my forehead. I tend to get the brow gel all over my face, so I just go with a clean brush. Well, this one's slightly clean, not the cleanest. Clean enough. And just wipe away any gel that got above the brow. You actually can't tell that much in this lighting, but I have genetic dark circles and nothing will cover them. And I've just learned to embrace them. I'm giving Tim Burton. If Tim Burton characters were thick, I just go in with Kosas concealer. It's like a medium coverage. And if you can see my dark circles through it, that's okay. It's part of me. I got it from my dad. Thanks a lot, Dad. I'm just gonna use this on any blemishes on the forehead. I know I just said I was embracing my dark circles, but I'm gonna go in with this concealer as well. This one is quite full coverage, but I'm just gonna do a teensy little dot to brighten the under eyes and blend it in. A trick that I have found that helps with coverage is just very lightly pressing whilst looking up, rather than bashing the beauty blender in your face, just light little taps. And it keeps a lot of the product there. Actually, that's looking really bright. I lied, I can cover them. Damn! Okay, I kind of slayed with the under eyes. Usually they don't look this bright. I'm using the viewfinder as a mirror right now, so this makeup may turn out janky. a little bit more concealer on the eye as a eyeshadow base. I used to always do translucent powder, but I've actually been using a pressed powder for under my eyes recently, just for a bit more brightness. This one's a couple shades lighter than my skin, and I love these little triangle puff thingies for doing powder. And I tap that out onto the hand because we're not trying to bake. Make sure there's no creases. This is a race against time. And press that in before we get creasy. And I just set under my eyes first because I want to do some cream blush and bronzer. And we don't want to go putting cream on top of powder. This is on its last legs, but this is the Patrick Tar bronzer, the cream and powder one. My absolute favorite way to apply this is with the butt of a beauty blender, and then give it a little tap and lightly tap it exactly where you want it to go. And it doesn't move around the makeup when you do it this way. I just go the natural shape of my face. I try to keep it blended upwards rather than downwards to bring up the cheekbones, a bit under the jawline. My double chin has really been popping lately. I think I need to become friends with a gua sha. Stop, we're being confident today, Susie, not self-deprecating. Now I have to say 3 nice things about myself. I love my beauty spot, I am beautiful, and I'm sexy. There we go. Now for some cream blush. Love the Rare Beauty blush. It is just so pretty. This one's in the shade Hope. I need to get some different shades of this. I feel like this one's a bit too cool toned, but I just do 2 dot with a fluffy brush. Tap, tap, blend, blend. And I love to bring it all the way up. I definitely keep a lot of my makeup around the perimeter. I definitely keep a lot of my makeup around the perimeter of my face and right under my eye as well. And this is where I go in and set the rest of my face. The Huda Beauty powder is worth the hype. This cherry blossom color, do the exact same as I did with the other powder. Tap it onto the back of the hand. And this is for the T-zone. Otherwise, I will be an oil slick. I love this powder. It doesn't cling to dry patches. It looks so airbrushed. I still want to look even more bronze than this, so we're going with a pressed bronzer. This is a Charlotte Tilbury one. You have to be really light-handed with this or it looks muddy. With every product, I just like tap it out on the arm beforehand. And then I just go with this right over where I did that cream bronzer just to give me a more sun-kissed glow. I feel the most confident when I'm looking bronzy. A little bit on the nose. Now that is the right amount of bronze. And for blush, I keep on going back to this one. This is from Ciate and it's a blush and highlighter in one. And it just has the prettiest glow. I'm obsessed with this and it's lasted forever. I use this every day, just about. Little on the nose. I might have gone a little bit heavy-handed with the blush, but that's all right. I know I won't shut up about Charlotte Tilbury, but they're just the best. This is their pressed powder and this one's a bit darker. So I'm just gonna use this to go under the bronzer because that's where my makeup tends to rub off. Wow, I put a lot of blush on. Maybe I shouldn't be using my viewfinder as a mirror. Now for nose contour, which can be dangerous. I just use the same bronzer that I use on my face and less is definitely more. I tilt my head down, look straight, and try to do a straight line on either side. Very, very lightly, like hardly touching the skin because we don't want full-on lines under the point of my nose. And I like to do a little bit here. I also do it under the bottom lip to make my lips look bigger without lip filler. Not that there's anything wrong with lip filler. I mean, I am tempted every day of my life. My base makeup is never finished until I do fake freckles, especially filling in my little beauty mark here. I need a mirror for this. Some would call it a mole, I call it a beauty mark. And I love to just go over any little freckles I have. Sometimes I don't do fake freckles on the nose, but I'm feeling like it today. I have natural freckles on my nose, so I just go over where they already are, which is on the very tip of my nose right here. I feel so much more myself when my beauty mark is filled in. Embrace your freckles. Now that is pretty much it for the base makeup. So I like to go in with a bit of setting spray just to melt it in. Charlotte Tilbury again, Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. So good. Just drown yourself in that. Whitney Simmons also put me onto this. She's my favorite. Oh, it just feels good as well because I'm sweaty. Just adding to the glow. But now for the eyes. And something I always have to do so my mascara doesn't transfer is grab a light shade like this. This palette is beat up. And I just do that under my brow bone or else I will have smudgy mascara all over my face. So I'm just gonna take that light shade again with a little shader brush and tap that on the lid. This is the Born This Way Natural Nudes from Too Faced. I love this palette. Great neutrals palette. I always start with a light brown and I use that in my crease just to add a little bit of dimension and make the eyes look bigger. And the trick is to just blend until it's seamless. And I take my eyeshadow out pretty far to the edge of my brow. Slightly darker shade and focus that right on the outer corner here. And I'm just gonna use the excess and go under my eyes on the outer corner, trying not to poke myself in the eye. This is a two-ended brush, but the other side is a little shader brush. And I'm gonna go with Cocoa, a darker brown, and just add this like a little wing and also under. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadow, but now it's time to do winged liner. If I wanna feel confident, this is the #1 thing I need to do. I feel fierce when I have a wing on. This is the best eyeliner for doing a wing, in my opinion, the Rare Beauty eyeliner. This is my second one and I love this thing. I just start on the corner and flick out. And I feel like the trick with a wing is to start small and then make it bigger. And if you mess up like I just did, just grab some concealer and fix it up. You made me nervous, so I messed up my eyeliner, but I'm just gonna grab a little brush and fix that up. It's like it never happened. Unfortunately, we still need to do the other side and try and make it even. That coffee was not a good idea because I'm so shaky now. See how the wing just transformed the makeup? A lot of the time I'll stop there, but if I'm feeling like I really want a confidence boost, I'll do an inner wing as well. I don't really have any tips for this other than hold your breath and pray. That had me sweating. I have stick straight down lashes, so I always have to curl mine. If you don't have to curl yours, I'm jealous. And I really just curl the heck out of those. If it's not hurting, it's not working. No, I'm kidding, don't hurt yourself, but I do kind of hurt myself when I do it. That's how hard I go. I don't really have a current favorite mascara. I've just been using this Fenty Beauty one. It's alright. Recommend good mascaras in the comments, please. Preferably waterproof. I would put on lashes, but I don't have any. The uglier the face you're making whilst doing it, the better. I do quite like this one actually. And if I get any on my eyelid, which I almost always do, wait for the mascara to dry and then you just wipe it off with the spoolie. And to make my eyelashes look a bit thicker, tight lining with black eyeliner is the secret. Oh, that one's sharp. That's brown. Make sure it's a pencil, not a liquid liner. That just makes the makeup. Almost forgot, a little trick I like to do to make the nose contour look a bit better is take a light powder and press down the sides of the nose. See how she's a little bit more. Last thing is the lippies. I still have purple on, so I'm just gonna, if I had a makeup wipe, I would wipe it off with that, but I don't have one, so. Best lip liner of all time, the GOAT, Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. It's amazing. And you know I'm gonna overline just a little bit. And I kind of fill in my Cupid's bow a little bit, try and dodge the lip piercing. And there you go. It's just like your lips, but better. Kidding, your lips are already beautiful. My favorite lip color of the moment is these little Tarte Marajuka Juicy Lips. And it's basically just like a balm with a bit of a tint. They're also super comfy to wear. Just feels like lip balm. One more spray for good luck. And I think with that, that is the finished makeup. My makeup routine for when I want to feel instantly confident. Are you all right? Okay guys, and that is my makeup. I'm gonna go take some hot ass pics right now. If you're not following me on Instagram already, you should, at Susie J Todd. Would love to see you there. And I hope you guys got some good makeup tips from this video. Any of the makeup products I used, I'll put the names in the description box. Thank you guys so much for joining me to do my makeup today. And let me know down below if you wanna see more makeup videos or any video suggestions that you have. If you're still watching to this point, comment down below the lipstick emoji so I know who the real ones are. I hope you have the most wonderful night or day, depending on when you're watching this. Please leave a like down below if you enjoyed this video. It helps me out a lot. And also subscribe if you haven't already and join our family of all shapes and sizes. You are welcome here. And remember, you are beautiful. Your natural beauty is stunning. And if you want to wear makeup, wear makeup. If you don't want to wear makeup, don't wear makeup. It's that easy. You're beautiful with and without it.